Okay, Mom. Yes, I'll be down in a little bit. Okay, Mom. Yes, I hear you. Gosh. Hey, how are ya? Jeez. I know school is kind of crazy, but I'm glad we're kind of like chatting right now. Jeez, I'm like, my mom is just like bothering me nonstop. So, but I know. Did you hear what happened at school? It's so crazy. Yeah, with Julia getting hit by a car. Holy crap. Holy effing crap. I know, I literally can't believe that happened. I mean, like, we saw her, I think, the sixth period, right? Which was crazy. I know, and she seemed totally fine. And, like, I know that she has her own car, right? Remember, she has that, like, little weird Buick? But, apparently, so you know how my sister, right? Yeah, so she's pretty good friends with Julia, so that's why we know. But yeah, I sent you that text about her getting hit by a car. No one else knows about it yet. Okay, so it's like between you and I, but and my sister and other people and friends. But she was in her Buick, and you heard about all the drama with like Robert, right? Yeah, Robbie, our boy Robbie. I know. I can't believe it really. Oh, you're best friends with him. Does he even like me? Well, he doesn't even know me yet, so I don't really care. But because you know, you and I go back to childhood, elementary school. But anyway, so Julia was driving her Buick, and I think she had just broken up with Robert, and apparently she went on the highway. She went on the highway, which is absurd. Because yeah, we don't have our license yet, so she went on the highway, and then yeah, I think she just got kind of totaled by a motorcycle. Like I think a motorcycle came out of nowhere and just kind of like totaled her, and she got hit by technically a motorcycle, not a car. But isn't that crazy? I know, but I don't think we're supposed to say anything. But I had to tell you because you're my best friend. You know. What? What were you gonna tell me at free period today? You're being really weird. No, about your parents. Oh my god. Wait, when? Since when? When did they find that out? It's okay. We don't have to talk about it. But like, are you sure that's gonna happen? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, that sucks. I always wish my parents would get divorced because they hate each other. I can't believe yours are actually, but they seem like they like each other. That's so weird. Crazy. How did they tell you? They did not send it. They sent a text message to your family group chat. Sort of. Your dad sent a video. Yeah, because okay, this makes sense because my family was kind of gossiping about it, but we saw that because you live right over there. We saw him leave at like midnight. My mom did, and it was really weird. It was like really sus because he had all his his luggage. He took everything. Where did he go? You don't know. But why would he just flee? It's almost like he did something bad. Like, what did he do? Well, your mom should tell you. If I were you, I would storm into my mom's room, your mom's room, and I'd go, hey, I was the eldest, son, just son. I was the eldest son in my family. I deserve the right to know what happened to Papa. That's what I would do, and I think you should do it too. I didn't know she was already seeing someone. That's kind of wild. How are you feeling about it, though? It's like, you're okay. Well, you know what's going to make you feel better? Guess who I talked to at lunch today? Tracy. I did too. No, I did too. I did too. I did. I told you I would go up to her, and I did. I talked to her. I did all of that just for you. So I did. I went up to her table. I went, even though Janet was there, but I went up to Tracy and I gave her like that note, you know, that we wrote like 2 days ago. Yeah, well, I rewrote it because your handwriting sucks, and honestly, you're not really good at poetry, but I handed it to her. What, you're not? Okay, I'm the artist. You are like the mathematician. You are really good with money. That's why you pay for everything when we go out for dinner and to the movies and everything. Yeah, that's why I love your mom and your dad, and I can't believe they're getting a divorce, and I'm so sorry about that, but we're going back to Tracy now, okay, because Tracy read the poem, and she loved it, and she said, wow, this makes my heart gooey ooey, and I said, you know who wrote it? Yes, because I stood there the entire time as she read the poem, that little page-long poem, and I said, my friend, and she said, who? And no, it's okay, don't be offended. I mean, I think she just knows a lot of people at school, so the fact she didn't know who you were, no biggie. That means that we can give a first impression. Like, she didn't know you were in her math class sitting right next to her. She didn't know that, but I think that gives us a new opportunity to basically mudge you up a bit. We can mudge you up a bit so we can like get you some cool style, because, you know, like right now it's like the tee with the sweatshirt, but you don't have really any sweatshirt, so I'm gonna go get you one. Like, you wear the pullovers, but you really want these. You want the zippers. That's really cool and in right now. We'll dress you up. You'll see her on Monday. She's gonna be looking out for you, so we gotta have a good game plan. I'm gonna write this down though, but I think we should write a new poem for her, and I think it should be about her dog, because apparently her dog passed away. I think that's what happened, or someone she knows named a dog passed away, because I heard her talking before I gave her the poem that something about dog and then crying. So I think we should do a poem about grief. And you know what you can really pull into this right now that we should do right now? It should be something, because, you know, your parents are getting divorced. I think it's really difficult. I can really feel that. I can really feel that in the energy. I think we should write it down. I think you should write it down. Actually, I'm going to have you write the poem and send it to me. I know, I'm sorry. I'm very caffeinated on Diet Coke right now. Yep, still drinking 3 a day. Anyways, send me the poem. We had to give her something on Monday, because I actually told her that you were going to give it to her. Yeah, sorry. But I think she could be into you if she remembers who you are. I mean, this is a good moment, right? And we can talk to my sister, yes, if you want to help her. No, my sister is still single. Why are you asking that? That's so weird. No, yeah, they're still broken up. Yeah, she might be gay. I mean, I don't think she's into guys, you know? She told you she's into guys? No. Yeah, I know, I saw you guys hanging out the other day. I wasn't gonna bring this up, but I have been talking to everyone else about it at school, so I guess I should tell you because you're my bestie. But I don't think you guys should hang out anymore, because she's weird and you're weird, and I don't really vibe with that connection between you two, okay? April Fools, right? It's not April Fools, is it? I'm not hearing you right. You're seeing my sister? That's weird. Well, yeah, I know there was someone else besides Tracy, but you didn't tell me it was her. That's so... Like, why would you do that to me? That's so selfish of you. That is so selfish. You're joking. That is not cool. Ew, icky. That's not... Ew. Please say that's not true. It's new? Yeah, well, keep it new. I mean, just get rid of it. I don't care. Is that where you've been going on those Thursday nights Is that why we're not watching Avatar anymore? Because you would go see. Oh my god, that makes no sense. She would go see her friends, and you would just not be free. The betrayal. That's so rude. I don't understand why you do that. Yeah, but she's my sister. Yes, that means that we would be brothers-in-law for life. So I guess that could be okay. But that's just like really weird, dude. I just don't even want to. Ugh. She's like not even a human. That's why it's so weird. I'm just gonna. Can we just ignore that happened? I'm so mad. I had this whole plan for Tracy, and now you just ruined it by saying you're getting with my sister. That's so weird. And I felt bad for you. I was like, your parents are getting divorced. But now I realize you're sleeping with my. Okay, you're not sleeping. You're not sleeping, right? I know we're like literally freshmen in high school. That would be literally so freaking wild. Well, yeah, I was gonna tell you all about Julia and stuff, but now you just kind of like bumped me down. But do you want to hear about it? Because apparently, Julia and Robert. Well, I think. Okay, get this, and I'm gonna tell you something interesting because we're all fluid, right? Girls and I don't really care, but I think Robert, Julia's boyfriend. Okay, get this on. I can't believe you're still dating my sister. We're gonna get past that. I'm gonna get past that. But the reason I called you is because I need to tell you what Robert did to me the other day. So we're in basketball tryouts for our team, right? And you know how I made round 3, and I didn't make the 4th round, which freaking sucks because they thought I was too short. But that's fine. That's fine. Well, Robert on 3rd round, we were in the locker room, and he's still with Julia, and I think he's the biggest douchebag ever. I know he's your friend, I get it, but he is a douchebag, and you need to hear about this. Ready? So we are in the locker room together. There was one other guy, and he literally looked at the other guy, smiled at him, and I was like, oh, that's kind of nice of him. Then he like grunted his throat, like, and I was like, oh, he's probably really sick, right? And I was like, okay, that's fine. And then he just released this snot rocket at this other boy, Justin, and Justin just stood there with this big splot. It was literally the size of my hand. It was like this like boogie on his cheek. And Robert just starts laughing. And I'm like, how is that funny? And I think it is really funny in hindsight, but like literally it was so disgusting. And I literally have never seen something so gooey and green in my life. But then Robert, I was like, okay, Robert would leave that. I can't believe that happened. That's literally so wild. And then you'd be like, oh, Robert would leave, but no, Robert went up to the guy, put his hand on the little glob, and smudged it all over his face. All over his face, which was just so like as if he was finger painting. And the guy just took it. He stood there because Robert's really big. He's like really muscular and tall and has a really nice like booty and everything. He just looks great. But anyways, he was just smudging all around. And this little boy was just, I guess he's already a year or 2 freshman, but he looks literally like he's in 6th grade. He just stood there, and then he just walked away while Robert laughed at him. And I just looked at Robert and I said, "That's disgusting." And he goes, "You want it?" And I said, "Want what? The snot?" I was like, dude, it made no sense. The guy leaves, we change and everything, and I'm a little upset because I thought my basketball trials or whatever didn't go that well, the tryout, which we know in hindsight it didn't. But I'm changing, and then Robert, how we have our shower door. I'm telling you this because I just what the fuck? Like, we tell each other everything. Like, you just told me you're interested in my sister, which is so weird, but I love you, so it's fine. You know how we have the shower doors right in the locker room and everything, and they're like kind of glass but faded, so, and they're singles, right? So we're about to shower, and it's weird because it's like a little bit later because Robert and I stayed. I think Robert was waiting for his dad to pick him up or whatever, and then I was staying later because I was trying to talk to the coach, trying to figure out like what went wrong with my tryouts. And FYI, tryouts, I didn't make any baskets in the hoop, and maybe I didn't do any blocks. Maybe I fell on my face a lot of the time, but like, I'm really good spirit, you know me. Yeah. Okay, back to the thing. Okay, all right, well, all the showers, they have like those single plane, like the single glass, right? But then Robert leaves the shower door open, which is a little like weird, but I didn't think much of it. It was like just a crack, and I was like in my towel, I was about to walk by, and as he walks by, he like opens it, the door even opens even more, to the point where I'm like, oh, maybe no one's inside. So I go, oh, okay, like maybe someone just left the shower on, I'm gonna walk in. So I didn't see anything. There wasn't like a towel, or maybe there were shoes, I don't remember, but I like walk in, and Robert's there, and he closes the door behind me, and I'm like, whoa. First thing, I'm like, whoa, I'm really close to this guy. It was like really steamy, really hot, and then I was like there's a lot of steam, and I was like, oh my god, whoa, what the hell? And he was just butt-ass naked, and I was like, well, this is a lot. So I try to leave, but he blocks the door. And then he goes, you're not going to make the third round tryouts. And I go, how? You don't know that? And he says, yeah, I do. And I said, well, how do you know that? And then he said, because I talked to coach. And I was like, well, I was just talking to coach. And he's like, well, I talked to coach. And I was like, what do you mean by that? And he's like, well, he's my brother-in-law. And I was like, what the F? Apparently they're related. And so I was like, well, who knows? And he's like, yeah, who knows? And then he said, but while we're in here, do you want to mind washing my back? And I said, no, I'd rather you do that yourself. And he said, please, pretty please. And so he hands me the soap, and I'm afraid. I just saw this man glob someone else, and I was like, you know what, let me just do it for him. So I do it, and then I think he was sort of into it, which is weird. Like, I was rubbing his back, and then he was just kind of like moaning really softly. It was weird. I'm not gonna get like too descriptive, but in that moment, I think I kind of realized something. I kind of realized that maybe Robert isn't really a jackass, and maybe he's just really lonely. But I saw some stuff I didn't want to see, and then I had him do my back. It was weird. We were like washing each other, and then we ended things, and then we just like left. But I was just like, we just had a moment, and I haven't seen him since. So I'm just like, has that ever happened to you? Yeah, like, have you ever taken a shower with Robert? Like, I know you guys go farther back. Yeah, I know it is weird. It was weird. It was kind of nice, though. So, yeah, I needed to tell you that because I don't know if he says anything, if he said I tried to pull anything. I did not. I swear. I swear on your parents that are getting divorced. I swear. But I thought that was really strange. So yeah, I wanted to tell you because like I wanted to see that ever happen to you because that hasn't happened to you. So like maybe it felt special, but I also was like, we don't get along. So yeah, maybe he is really lonely. That's kind of what I'm thinking too, but that's kind of all I wanted to tell you. I mean, like, and that was before they broke up, so it's like a little strange because I'm not doing basketball anymore, so I don't have to go in the shower, but I kind of want to test out, like, if that's still a thing. That's weird. I know. As a bro. Like, no, as a bro. Like, we're all open here. I know we are. Thank gosh. I can imagine, like, 10 years ago when people thought, like, queer people or whatever were weird. We all fluid. I know. You told me about your kiss with that weird guy from summer camp. Yeah. This stays between you and I. We tell each other everything, but no, I don't want you to mention it. I don't think he was very proud of that. I mean, you can bring it up. I don't know. Should you mention it? I don't think so. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'll see him at school. I think we don't get along. I mean, he's a dick. He literally smudged that guy's face, but then he like caressed me in the shower. So I'm like, this is giving me mixed signals. Yeah, you told me I'd like him. I know, but like, this is a different type of like, maybe, I don't know. Like, we never done that, you and I. Like, we would never do that. Yeah, you hate showering. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. You just freak. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that was interesting. I just needed to tell you before, you know, he told you or anything. Like, I need to get the story straight, so there you go. If you think of anything, let me know in the comments down below what you think happened, but I don't know. But, yeah, okay, I know. We'll do our secret message. So, like, since we made it to the end of this, right, between you and I, we're going to send the emoji of a frog down in the comments down below. So we know we made this far. Yeah, my friend Nick, he's really great. I'm subscribed to his ASMR channel. Yeah, you like it? I know ASMR. It's so relaxing, but he does this thing where he like rambles. He does all these stories, and then he also like has this dope ass community. Yeah, you know how you and I were chatting about how we really want like a community of like really cool people, not the weirdos, but like cool people. And weirdos, we mean like you should be weird, like be authentically yourself, right? Like that, like you and I, like talking like this, doing whatever you want, right? And but being good people. Like he has this really cool community of like people from all over the world that are all about supporting each other and loving each other, no matter how different we are. And that's, yeah, I mean, it's amazing. And I pressed the join button right on his videos, and it goes, it's like the first thing, it's for the membership thing, and all the funds go to his channel. So he like upgrades the camera equipment. I adore him. He's amazing. So fun. And the people on there are so fun too. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go check him out after this. Yeah, you want to go check him out too? Yeah, we should watch his most recent video. I think his most recent video was really good. It was about like all of his jobs that he's done. Like he loaded 40 minutes of him talking about like how much, like all of his jobs ever, and it made me realize that like you and I are so lucky because we're just gonna go to our dad's law firm, or my dad's law firm, and your dad's like, or for medicine. So like the fact that like he worked all those hard jobs, praise to him. But it seems really cool, like being a barista, and he works in entertainment, and he does like location scouting and all that. Like that's so sick. So go check out his video. I watched it last night and I fell asleep to it like twice. And he's also really receptive to feedback. So like, tell him, you know, how he can make videos better. But yeah, no, him and I are besties. I think I saw him in the real world like once, and he was like sipping on my favorite coffee drink, a mocha. It was actually at Tate's, which was really good. But I digress. I have to go help my mom make dinner. Yeah, we're making empanadas, which I don't even know what that is. So, yeah, you and I'm sorry about your parents and stuff. Let me know how that goes and stuff. We'll catch up. But do you want to come over for dinner? Why don't you have empanadas with us? My mom won't care. My mom barely notices when I'm there. Like, we have so many siblings that it's like, she won't even notice one extra person at the table, so you should totally come. Yeah, come over, we can play some COD, some video games and stuff, and then come, because then I'll show you the text that my sister got from Julia. And I'm just gonna pretend you guys aren't seeing each other because that's so weird. But yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna get going. I'll see you later. Okay. Great chat, friend. Great chat. Bye. I'm coming.